encouragement to all of us and the team. So now I will introduce to Dr. Shikhar Reddy, our chief guest. Dr. Shikhar Reddy, before taking as a Consular General of India at San Francisco, served at the Department of Commerce, Government of India as Joint Secretary, where he oversaw India's commercial relationship with countries in Africa and Middle East. He was the chief negotiator of Indian for the Indian Mauritius Comprehensive Economic Cooperation and Partnership Agreement and India UAE Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement that entered into force on April 1st, 2021 and May 1st, 2022, respectively. He joined the Indian Foreign Services in year 2001 and served in various positions at Indian missions, including Germany and Switzerland. He is the consular at the Permanent Mission of India to the World Trade Organization from August 2014 to October 2017. He was India's Consular General to Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, from October 2017 to to March 2020. He also served at the Ministry of External Affairs, New Delhi, and handled India's relations with Pakistan and East and South Africa. He served as Regional Passport Officer, Hyderabad, from July 2011 to August 2014, where he transformed the delivery of passport services in the undivided state of Andhra Pradesh, India, for which he was awarded at the Passport Seva Puruskar, that is the best passport officer in India, that is in June 2013. Dr. Reddy was born in the district of Warangal, Telangana. He studied medicine MBBS at Kakatiya Medical College, he Warangal, India. He fluently speaks Hindi, English, Telugu, and German. Welcome, Dr. Reddy. Please address the participant and with your encouragement words.
Thank you, Sachindranath, for your kind words of introduction. Dr. S.K. Joshi, IAS retired and former Chief Secretary of my home state, Telangana, and Neeraj Bhatia and also all the other distinguished participants and also have become members of this new forum, Indian Engineers Without Borders. I'm also happy to be part of this kickoff event of the 101 Days of AI Learning Festival. So I'd like to extend my warm greetings to all the members of this new forum. I would like to thank Sachin for inviting me to participate in this event. I think this is a very good initiative, and I'm happy that some of the engineers, especially from the Bay Area, have taken lead and trying to bring all the engineers in various countries around the world together and also launching this initial kickoff event, especially focusing on artificial intelligence. So I think this is a good thing because, as you're all aware, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has given a call to all 140 crore Indians living in India and also abroad, which also include the Indian diaspora, men who took other nationalities also, to be part of the journey of making India a developed country by 2047. So I think this initial topic, which was chosen by which is artificial intelligence, is excellent because all the reports, including the recent report by the International Monetary Fund, which was released last month, also predict that the artificial intelligence has a potential to reshape the global economy, especially with regard to the labor market, as Dr. S.K. Joshi has also mentioned, because some people could lose jobs and also some people could make more income using the AI tools, which could result in income inequality and also wealth inequality in the society. But these kind of initiatives, which will enhance the skills and also address the skill gap in India, especially not only IT engineers, but also focusing on areas like Sachin mentioned in the initial remarks with regard to healthcare, education, and sustainability. So it is a very good thing because, as you're aware, now India is the fastest growing large economy in the world. Now we are at $4 trillion economy, but we aspire to become 35 to $40 trillion economy by 2047, even if you grow at an average rate of 6% per annum. Now we are going at 7, but we aspire to grow much more 8% per annum at least in the next few decades. So for that, it is good that all the members of the Indian community, especially engineers who are abroad, I understand that only in the Bay Area there could be around 80,000 Indian engineers, because I recently participated in the IIT Bay Area Council meeting where they told me even IIT engineers are around 18 to 20,000 in the Bay Area itself. So that shows a lot of engineers. I think if all the engineers, even some of you, if you can give some time to mentor people in India, back home in India, especially using this latest IT tools like these kind of platforms like Zoom or WebEx, so that you can train not only technical people but also normal non-technical people also. Especially, for example, like the agriculture, we have a lot of illiterate population in India, because I think still 1 out of 4 Indians, they can't read and write. So I think now we have these AI tools. Like recently, last year, the Prime Minister, we have this Prime Minister Kisan uh, credit card program, in which they have launched the chatbot. So many, means around, even on the first day of the launch in September last year, I think around 500,000 users were able to use it. Because if you can also make a lot of voice enabled programs, I think a lot of illiterate people can also use these kind of AI platforms, which will also increase access to these kind of government schemes in India, because lack of knowledge, because if somebody has to depend on the other person, even for to know information, then it would be difficult for them to become the part of the journey to make India a developed country by 2047. And also, like as you know, India, we have built a good digital public infrastructure. We have this Aadhaar-based overall, almost all the Indian nationals now have Aadhaar cards, and also this UPI is excellently working in India, United Payment Interface. Like even illiterate small vendors, everybody using the payment gateways. And even many people, whenever I meet Indians in US, they say that when will these kind of payment platforms come to US, because US, I don't think you have these kind of payment platforms in the US kind of progress we have. But I think these kind of artificial tools also will increase the quality education accessible to Indian students, because now if we can automate most of the routine administrative work of the most of the teachers in primary schools and also middle schools, they are into administrative work. I think artificial intelligence can liberate most of their work, and also they can focus more on teaching. And also we can use these kind of platforms, virtual platforms, and we can connect with these kind of like Saraswati tool we have seen initially, which was shown to us. So those kind of tools can be used to educate, means make quality education accessible to a lot of poor people, poor students studying in various parts of India. And also, especially the healthcare, the artificial intelligence could be very useful, because in India, I think a lot of more than I can say millions of people die because of the medical errors because of lack of knowledge, especially in the rural areas, because a lot of means we have these registered medical practitioners which are not even means MBBS doctors or Ayurveda doctors, but they function as doctors. But at least if they have access to these kind of artificial intelligence tools, for example, if somebody if there's no say radiologist in a town, tier 2 city or tier 3 city, so if simply X-ray technicians simply they can upload such kind of X-ray into this kind of artificial intelligence tool, and at least know what is the problem with regarding to that particular area or of that particular human being. I think so. A lot of opportunities for India, and because if India has to become developed country by 2047, so I think a lot of Indians have to be trained with these kind of artificial intelligence tool, and make them ready for the uh, in the couple of decades. I think this artificial intelligence is also an important part of collaboration between India and US. Just last January, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji and also President Biden, they have launched this India-US initiative on critical and emerging technology, in which artificial intelligence is a very important component. Along with artificial intelligence, we are also focusing on critical technologies such as semiconductors, space technologies, and also robotics, quantum, and other emerging technologies. So, and under this, the both governments have set up a joint task force of education and technology collaboration. Especially, we had this joint task force comprising of IIT Council from India and also Association of American Universities. So they recently submitted a joint report where they said how we can take this research collaboration forward, which includes setting up of joint research institute in India and also exchange of students at the graduate level at the and also at the researchers level so that we can have this collaboration going on in various aspects including artificial intelligence. And also just during the Honorable Minister, Commerce and Industry Minister visit to San Francisco in November last year. So the Commerce Secretary of US, Gina Raimondo, and our minister signed the agreement for enhancing collaboration between the innovation ecosystems in both countries, which is called Innovation Handshake. So in which we held a kickoff event here initially, in which CAI, Confederation of Indian Industry, brought a Indian startup delegation, and also we had this US India Business Council also brought US startup companies where we had a good exchange of ideas. And with focus on artificial intelligence, we also plan to do one hackathon event in Bay Area in the second half, maybe preferably in June this year, which will also like to bring the startups in both countries together, also to find out what are the regulatory hurdles, and also exchange information on best practices, including how to for mentoring and also how to raise finances. So we will be doing such event, and also the startups will be given opportunity to come up with their innovative ideas, especially the challenges faced by the world, including the climate, sustainability, and also how we can use the artificial and generative AI to solve the global problem. I think I'm very happy that this forum has been created today, and I've been made part of this very important, a significant forum. I hope this information about this forum will be means publicized widely so that many and many engineers, Indian engineers abroad, they can come and become members and give their spare time for the betterment of India, not only in the AI field but also other fields, and also like Sachin is also talking about bringing in other professionals like chartered accountants maybe and other professionals at a later date, including healthcare professionals. So we can have similar platforms where they can contribute to the overall growth of India. So I wish good luck for this initiative, and if you need any help from the consulate side, we are willing to facilitate. Good luck, Sachin, and all the members who joined from India. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you, Sachin.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for encouraging words and the comprehensive views on how the government of India is seeing all these efforts, and we truly, truly make our thing. We try to our best to do to connect the global communities. And as you mentioned that there's a scope for so many things, and we can also cooperate with other organizations like the IIT startups and the CA startup. There are other organizations working, but we try to help them, and together we'll make this, the learning event as is successful for the benefit for the global good. Thank you so much, sir. And now I invite Amit for our session to be the very first session is going to be, and so we'll take it over, Amit, and show your skills what we are planning to do it now.
Yeah, thank you, Sachin. Before our Consulate General, sir, if he is still there, I would like to address a couple of things for him and also for Dr. Joshi. Uh, See, we have, what we have initiated is much bigger dream. There's a 30 trillion pie only for deep learning alone, and the AI pie is much bigger. So, what is the 30 trillion pie? How big it is? Let me explain. When internet came in the early 90s, in its first 20 years, internet created $10 trillion opportunity, and during that time, from garages, Google and Facebook all came out of garages, and now they are global giant. Only the $10 trillion opportunity. and we are talking about the birth of equivalent of birth of 3 internet kind of opportunity in next 20 years. So there will be lots of Google, lots of Amazon, those kind of not exactly what they are doing. Those kind of a global giants will be coming out of garages. So having said that, let me set the screen a little bit. What we did and what we have been talking about this. I'll just I'll have to go here. Just a second. Just give me a second. I will go here. Oh my! I will just set the screen. Okay. I'm just going to the site. What we did so that I can show it to them. Just bear with me. I got so engrossed with Dr. Reddy's, speech, I just, I didn't want to miss whatever he's saying. So bear with me. And thank you. That's a wonderful speech, very encouraging. Okay, so let me share the screen now. I'm sharing the screen. And what I did here, so having said that, we are going to launch with this, and soon after we complete this 101 days of AI festival, this is a big dream. We are going to launch 50,000 AI startup. Dr. Reddy, mark it. And please let our honorable Prime Minister know this is our dream. This would help us. 50,000 AI startup that we are going to do. That's big. There's a $15.7 trillion opportunity by 2030. Okay, so everything is well planned out. We're talking to a lot of VCs. There's a network of 800 VCs. We're going to fund those startups and how to get into those startups. So we'll have to, like you mentioned, a hackathon. We are also partnering with large companies like we already partnered with MongoDB for Vector Atlas. So they are going to have a 26 hackathon this year, and we are going to partner with them for all the 26 hackathons. So you see that every 2 weeks there will be a hackathon, so not only one. So that's what we are going to do. Second thing is, we are best of the best. We have the best brain. I mean, that's why we are here, So we are so respected here in United States because of our engineering, prowess, our engineering skills. So what we are going to do is, in order to win the AI race, as Dr. Joshi said, there will be a Samudra Mantran, and somebody needs to take that bish and someone needs to take the Amrit. So we are going to take the Amrit, but how we can take it unless we develop our own skills. So having said that, we started another initiative it's called Chat GPT Hero, but it will come to other generative AI. We are going to create world top 10%, AI talent. So there will be lots of training, let's have lots of hackathon, lots of ongoing thing, lots of industry participation. It's a global big effort. I don't know. I mean, this is all our crazy dream, but if everybody is with us, then this is possible. So we have a very big two agenda. Number one agenda is to create a AI top 10%. We are not going to negotiate. If somebody is like on the 11th person, no, we'll have to bring him to the top 10%, so that we dominate the AI space in terms of our engineering knowledge and skills. That's number one. Number two, once those guys become the top 10% skills, then we'll offer them either through employment if they want to take the career part, but we'll always encourage them to come to that our 50,000 AI stream. And that's why, then please note it, the site is not yet completed. There will be a lot of work going on, and it's called unicorndream.io. I named that site. It's Unicorn Dream. So we are going to create, I don't know, if out of 50,000, AI startup, would be at least we'll be able to create another at least 100 unicorn companies for next 10 to 20 years. That's the idea. That's the whole thing. So having said that, I just wanted to, apprise this to our Honorable Consulate General and also Dr. Joshi. I'm so lucky to found, you just came forward, say, Amit, let's go it. Dr. Joshi, oh my God. I mean, I never couldn't even imagine that a person like him would say, Amit, chalo, correct, let's do it. That kind of encouragement. So I'm really thrilled. having said that, 101 days of AI learning is not like 101 days. I don't want to scare everybody. It's like every weekend, 2 to 4 hours of work, and then you learn like a 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes every day. We'll include you on a Discord channel and we'll send you all kinds of stuff. So you learn 10 minutes, 20 minutes of AI every day. Okay, that's about it. That's what 101 days. That keeps the momentum, a great start. And the second thing is there are two tracks. One is a technical track where people will come and they will learn Python, right from the Python programming to deep learning, generative AI, prompt engineering. People didn't even know what is prompt engineering 2 years ago. The new branch of engineering came, prompt engineering. Oh my God. People say, what is that? We heard of civil engineering, mechanical engineering. What is that prompt engineering? But it's a new branch of engineering, very interesting branch of engineering. So we'll be teaching them. I've written a book on prompt engineering. So that is released, already is available in Amazon, but I'm going to revise it because technology changes very fast. So I'm going to revise that, and that revise will be available very soon, probably next week. And then I'm going to almost give it free to everybody. I mean, I'm not going to, like make money, anything on the thing. Whatever people want to take that, they will take that. At least the Kindle book, they can take it free. Paper book, there's a little bit of cost involved. So if they pay the cost amount, and they can take it. So with the help of Dr. Reddy and others, I really want to have like a print that kind of a book, hundreds of them, and distribute to whichever the deserving candidate all over India, ever they just take it, and if that kind of a thing. So we'll try to get some corporate sponsorship to subsidize that book so that it's very low cost, kind of like a 200 rupees or something people can buy, and always it will be updated. It's a very promising field, prompt engineering. And I have right now requirement, hundreds of requirement of good prompt engineer. I don't have even one. So I really need to train them, bring them, and also the AI. And then another track is for the corporate executive. Uh, there's a huge kind of a digital transformation going on at the large companies, from large to medium to small companies, and it's a kind of some kind of basically survival thing. Everybody has to be a data company, but the problem is when they are try to start their journey to become a data company, they face whole lot of things because it's a brand new everything. It's a brand new corporate governance, brand new methodology, brand new skills. So everything is new, and they term it new. So that kind of a new leadership, new skills, new corporate governance, new strategy, and how to convert those new strategy into some kind of a new tactics. So all kinds of brand new things. It's mind blowing, and things are happening at the. I used to say that things are happening at the speed of lights. Now I changed that word. Now I'm saying things are happening at the speed of thoughts. So fast is happening. So it's very hard to cope up. Good news is we are in Silicon Valley. So we are always connected with the latest people, people who are working that through our own network, through our own professional association, friends, buddies, corporate friends, and all kinds of stuff. So we just started an ecosystem. We really started an ecosystem. Having said that, so for 101 days, mostly I'll be the instructor in both the non-technical track. We have both technical track and the non-technical track. And the and also I'm bringing some corporate trainer, from large companies like AWS. I already talked to them. MongoDB is very, very interested. They would like, there's a huge promise for vector database. Vector database is so huge, I mean, mind blowing. Even we can use vector database to read our old Sanskrit texts and old Mahabharata. We can really build a lot of things with that, with the tool artificial intelligence too. That's a huge area of research. A lot of, I'm sure in this process, a lot of other companies will come, and a lot of non-profit organizations, social organization will come, and a lot of things will happen. And this is what our idea. So there's another company called MongoDB. So they're very, very, they're number one in those kind of a NoSQL database space. So they partnered with us, and I'm talking to their AI chief. A very, very nice gentleman. Actually, I invited him, but because of the weekend or whatever the reason, I couldn't reach him properly. And it was like a last moment kind of a thing. But definitely, I'm going to bring him in some of our, we are going to have a 15 weeks, some kind of a session every day. So look for him. He's going to come and talk about the, MongoDB Atlas. He's going to send his best of the best, trainer to train people who really want to get into the vector database. I cannot promise when my next book will be on vector database. I already started writing it because of my busy schedule. I don't know when it will happen, but if it has happened again, I would like to, just like my chat GPT, I would like to give it away, with whatever the little printing cost, if that is covered, even some company may have sponsored, so people will get it free. So that kind of a things I'm doing. I'm also setting up a online tool where one can learn Python programming, everything interactive. Like if they learn something, and then immediately they can practice, so that they don't have to search for all the code and other things, which is, they need to do it in some kind of a classroom setting. So that kind of things I'm setting up, so they will learn. I'm writing another book called Python, on Python. So I'm going to give it free to that. That will be some kind of a PDF edition. So this kind of a commitment are there from my side, from our side. I shouldn't say my side. That's a bad word. So from our side, we'll be committed to that. And so I'm really very, very excited for the next 101 days to really, it's not learning. Learning is like when I say, you are going to learn from me, that's a bad word. I'm going to learn from you also in turn, because learning is always a two-way street. Okay, a teacher, when the right instructor or right teacher always learns from that student, because certain things probably he may not know, certain question they are asking he may not know. He goes and find out, oh, my student asked me, I never thought of that way. So that's a learning process. It's a two-way street, it's never a one-way street. Okay, I've been a technical instructor for a while in the Bay Area. So I know I learned so much from the student. So I'm looking for learning from my students also. It's not like you are learning from me. So that kind of a two-way street, as we are trying to establish. So having said that, I would like to just give it to Sachin, and then say some few words of thanks to our esteemed guest, Dr. Reddy, and also Dr. Joshi. And then we'll take a couple of minutes break, so that everybody come back. And then we are going to have an exciting session. I trust you'll love it. You'll love it. Every session you're gonna love it. That's my guarantee. That's my guarantee from you. That's our guarantee, I would say. Should I say that our guarantee, Sachin?
Yes, of course. Thank you,
Okay,
sir. So
that's
this
it.
was the launching event for initial one. Now we are starting our actual, learning platform that Amit will taking to us. You are welcome to stay back to learn if you want to have some kind of the AI exposure. You want to have it, you are welcome to that. But we are just coming back in 30 seconds because you need to set up something, Amit. And thank you so much, Dr. Joshi and Dr. Reddy, for your encouragement. And we are going to make a great success. And hopefully, we'll get the support from the Consul General Office to interact with other partners in the Bay Area. So we are trying our best to be, in the top of the line to get involved everybody.
Thank you, Sachin. We'll meet and discuss separately how to further scale up your.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir. Thank you, Dr. Reddy.
Bye-bye.
Amit, you can go start, please.
Yeah, let's take a couple of minutes break.
No,
And
don't take a break. Don't say the break. People can go.
Okay,
no,
away.
means
we
I'll
can
be
play.
back in because
Amiji, when you set up your PPTs, in the meantime, we can play Ma Saraswati.
oh, you're
And
gonna
then,
play that? You're gonna
and
keep
then
on
stop.
playing that?
You can stop recording first. That
Okay.
Yeah,
session.
please stop recording this session.